That is a good sauce. Creamy, thick, garlicky. These are all words that you should be using to describe your Alfredo. If you're not using these words to describe your Alfredo, then obviously your Alfredo sucks and you should try my Alfredo. My Alfredo recipe takes 10 to 15 minutes to make. It uses very simple ingredients and the process is very, very straightforward. One quick thing to note, if you are not soaking your cashews for at least 6 hours before doing this, you're not gonna get very smooth, creamy results. If you want smooth and creamy results, you gotta soak your nuts for 6 hours, all right, guys? You might get some clumpy Alfredo, and that's not nice. So make sure to soak your nuts before doing this. Come on, get off the couch, soak your nuts for 6 hours. All right, let's get cooking. I'm just going to add a bunch of, I'm just gonna put some stuff in this pan. I'm gonna fry it up for a little bit. I'm gonna toss that as well as some other stuff into this blender. Then I'm gonna blend all of that together. I'm gonna toss it back into the pan, fry it up for a little bit more, and then we're good to go. I've already cooked my noodles. If you don't know how to cook noodles, you got bigger problems. So first, I'm going to melt this butter in a pan. 1/3 of a cup vegan butter. I'm also going to add a couple cloves of garlic. Just mince it up. Geez, this setup is kind of difficult to work in. So I'm just gonna fry up all of this garlic right now. I'm gonna get the aromatics going. While this stuff is becoming a little bit more fragrant, I'm gonna toss some stuff into here, into this blender, and I'm gonna blend it up all together. Now I mentioned this before, but you gotta soak your cashews for a while. These were soaking overnight. These are ready to go. If you add in cashews that haven't been soaking for 6 hours, you're gonna have problems. I'm gonna add in 1.5 cups of vegetable broth. In this little container, I already mixed it up. 1 teaspoon of salt, 2 teaspoons of garlic powder, and 1/2 teaspoon of onion powder. Lastly, but definitely not least, this is very important. You're gonna have to have 1/3 of a cup of nutritional yeast also added to this mix. And I'm gonna blend all of this stuff up for probably 2 minutes. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna get this garlic that we've been frying in vegan butter, and we're gonna toss this into the blender as well. This will give the whole mixture that we just created a very buttery, garlicky taste. We're gonna toss this back on, and we're gonna blend this up for another minute or so. That is a good sauce. So this is nice and creamy and smooth, and so we're just gonna toss this back into the pan. We're gonna make sure that we're, mixing this around quite a bit. We don't want it to burn or anything like that. You don't want some weak Alfredo. You want a garlicky taste of Alfredo. Turning the heat really low on this. I am going to cut up all of this parsley. This would equate to 2 tablespoons roughly. We're gonna toss that in here. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that sauce so far. That's looking pretty good. See, this is easy. It's been like 2 minutes and we're almost done in Alfredo. We're gonna add some lemon. This is roughly 1/2 tablespoon of lemon juice that you want. We're also gonna add 1 teaspoon worth of white wine vinegar. There you go. Oh my, this is gonna be delicious. That's a tasty looking sauce. That's what I call a sauce. Look at this. This is a nice creamy Alfredo sauce. Oh, that looks so good. And now you're ready to serve. All right, let's give this a try. That's really nice, thick, garlicky Alfredo. Yeah, if you like garlicky, nice, delicious, thick Alfredo, this is the way to do it. I know it's my recipe, but you know what? Try it out, let me know what you think. Having a little date night here by myself. That's lonely and sad. Like most people, I know a couple good recipes, but for the most part, I don't know what I'm doing in the kitchen. And that's why I made this channel, was to learn how to cook vegan. So if you guys are in the same boat and you guys want to learn how to cook vegan a little bit better too, subscribe to this channel and we'll learn together. It'll be like a little journey between us. Have an idea for a meal that I should try out in the future? Let me know in the comments and I'll take a look. Until next time.